Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, bringing you the second part to Chapter 16 in my Crysis 2 Super Soldier difficulty video walkthrough. And this is the end of the Eye of the Storm level. And as I mentioned on the last video, when the door opens up, if you run over here and punch the padlock, you can drop... you can fail to drop into this storm drain, and then you can see again. So, feel free to take off that ridiculous nanovision. We're not the Predator, we don't need that shit. And then swim over here and get ready to do some, you know, high-grade stealthing. Because this next section is a base. And one thing I will say is the spotlights themselves don't seem to be, you know, the standard stealth game spotlights. If you go in them, they won't seem to respond to you. So don't worry at all with that, because I originally did and it didn't do anything. But if you stealth around here the way I'm going, you can go up these stairs on my left, and then straight ahead of us is where we need to be to get towards the general. But be warned, there's a couple of dudes that'll stand here, and it can be a little difficult to get past them. But if you're really, you know, brash, and you don't give a shit like I do, you can get past them, and they won't react to you. You think they will? Watch your stealth meter shoot up, and feel that, you know, that pulse of your anus clenching. That guy looked like he even fired a grenade. He was so close to seeing me. And that guy, does he see me? That guy does. So, if you get in here, and that guy sees you, it's not the end of the world. You can still carry on because the AI is so dumb that they won't follow you, and there's your checkpoint just in case they do. So here's a 50 cal gunner who's aware of me. I try and assassinate him, and unfortunately I end up smacking him with my gun. And when you go in here, there's no boss fight against the general guy. It's just an interactive cutscene where, yeah, he shoots at you, he punches you, he swears at you, you grab him and you throw him out the window. And it's about as exciting as I made it sound. Yeah, the closest thing on this game to bosses are the big fat dudes and the pingers. Those guys aside, there's not really any. But yeah, when you're in here, I always pick up that, is it a gauze rifle? I think it's called, because it looks cool, it sounds cool, but...
Good work, son. Now let's get you inside. I'm opening the prison.
I don't think you find it in any other section of the game, but I'm not sure. It may be, you know, in one or two cache areas if you can find it, because it's probably super powerful. But for the most, all you have to do now is sneak into the prison facility, which is nice and simple. All you have to do is make it past these guys in the Hummers and go through a door. And when you go through the door, unfortunately there's another plot twist which you're probably going to see coming, and that's the end of the level. And the next few levels, well, the next one is pretty long, but the ones after that are kind of short because we're coming up towards the end, and the game definitely picks up to quite the frenetic pace as we go tumbling towards, you know, Central Park. But there's the waypoint in front of you. Make sure that there's nobody watching you if you come out of stealth. Just do what you've been doing for the rest of the game, you know, get your Crysis on, and you shouldn't have any problems with it. So I'm going to sign off a little bit early on this one because my nose is running like a bastard because I have cold. But once again, guys, thanks for watching. I hope it helps, and you take care now.
All right, that's it. Thank you, Miss Strickland. Exemplary. Check his vitals, would you? Then have him moved across to the skinning lab. We need to get him prepped as soon as possible. Time is very much against us.